What's up, YouTube? How y'all doing today?
Yep.
Today I'm back with Tyson. We're going to do another talking some football.
Yep.
It's week 8?
Yeah.
We're a little late this year. We were going to start this at the beginning of the year, but we got a little sidetracked. So, anyway, we were going to do a live, but we don't have enough subscribers yet. So, if you wouldn't mind, help us out. Help us reach that subscriber rate.
Yeah.
Help us reach that 1,000 so we can get doing the things. Anyway, we're going to talk a little football. As you can see, I'm a Giants fan. He's a Chiefs fan. I don't know why he picked the Chiefs, and yes, I am not afraid to say that I'm a Giants fan because I know we're trashed for the past I don't know how many years, but it is what it is.
I know everybody hates the Chiefs because the NFL's big.
And I'm not one that's do I think Daniel Jones is the greatest? No, but I think there's more problems than that. I think if you just bring in another quarterback, we're still going to suck. So pinching Daniel Jones isn't going to help, but bringing in a new quarterback, it may be a start, but it's not going to solve all our problems. But anyway, enough of the introductions. We're going to just talk about some of the trades that have been going on. Then we're going to talk about maybe some potential trades that we think. Right now it's just before the trade deadline, week 8. We're still in October. So at the time of this recording, trade deadline, there's been a few trades already. We think there might be some more potential trades. We're going to talk about some injuries, who's injured, who's coming back, stuff like that. We might talk a little bit of a fantasy football, what we think, some predictions, and we're going to also predict who we think are going to win the games this week. And then we'll come back next week and we'll see how we did. Maybe we'll do a contest we'll keep score and keep record and see who does better in our football picks throughout the rest of the year.
Yeah.
So just make it a little contest, and you can comment who you think's going to win or type of thing. But anyway, trades.
I have more on here.
Oh, you got some more on there, huh?
Yeah.
Trades. So trades have happened so far. We've got the Davante Adams to the Jets. His return with Aaron Rodgers. We got the Amari Cooper trade to the Bills. And the DeAndre Hopkins to the Chiefs. That's kind of to his Chiefs. But anyway, Davante Adams, what do you think about that one?
That one was not a surprising trade.
I figured that. I thought maybe
everyone thought it was going to be the
I thought
Jets.
maybe the Saints, because a reunion with Derek Carr, but I thought the Jets made more sense. There's a few other teams that thought they would get him.
For Amari Cooper, that was a surprising trade.
But Adams didn't seem to do all that great his first game back like everybody thought he was going to do. And he kind of already looked frustrated, like, this again, I just got out of this type of thing, like one bad team to another. Jets aren't horrible, though. They've got potential, but... And the Cooper, that one kind of was like, really? Amari Cooper? I figured he'd get traded, but I didn't think he'd get traded that quick, although just kind of out of the blue. That was kind of a sudden trade. It says me. I didn't really see that one coming. And to the Bills, I mean, it makes a little sense. The Bills, they needed a good solid replacement for Diggs. He kind of took off, and I mean the Bills have still been doing okay without him, but they needed that good replacement. He did pretty well his first game, considering. Then the D-Hop, he hasn't played yet. We get to see what he's going to do this week, if he even plays this week. I'm sure he will, but.
Kind of disappointed on that a little bit because I like Rashee Rice. Once he comes back, he's gonna.
Well, I think
still be number one.
Well, I don't know if Hopkins. I don't know I didn't read up on the contract, but I'm sure it's just a 1 year. I'm sure he just finishes out this year, or maybe 2, and then he's done, and then they decide. It's probably just to fill in while Rice is gone. The best words.
Yeah. Here's some
potential trades. So I've got a few that it's like a lot of the receivers are going on the block. Cooper Kupp was, and then after the Thursday game, they kind of decided that, you know what, maybe we want to keep him because he came back from an injury, and he tore it up, scored 2 touchdowns, and he tore it up. So McVay was, we're not trading him. But then there's Deontay Johnson and Christian Kirk and Mike Williams and Darius Slayton, and there's a lot of receivers on the block this coming up. What do you got?
Okay, there's some more trades that actually got traded.
Oh, there was some more that actually got traded.
Yeah. This one was Jaguars and Seahawks. This was way before Devontae Adams and Amari Cooper. It was Roy Robertson Harrison from the Jaguars to Seattle for
Oh,
2026
I think
sixth round pick.
I think I heard about that one.
And then another one. It was Minnesota. It was from Houston, Texas to Minnesota Vikings. The Minnesota Vikings got Cam Akers and
Oh yeah, Cam Akers.
2026
Yeah,
seventh round pick.
yeah, Cam Akers back to the Vikings.
And Houston got 2026 seventh round pick. So.
Yeah,
And here's another one
I do
for
remember
the
the
Seahawks.
Cam Akers one.
Here's another one from the Seahawks and Tennessee. So they both trade for a player. Seattle got Ernest Jones,
Ernest Jones.
and the Tennessee Titans got Jerome Baker and a 2025 fourth round.
Yeah, there's been a few trades. I mean, I was just covering the blockbuster trades, the big name guys.
Those
but,
are the
but those are still
Nice
trades.
nice.
That Cam Akers one. I don't know what they're gonna do with him since they got Aaron Jones,
mean,
but
those he's been tearing it up though.
good backup. And Jones does get hurt a lot, so there is that. But is that all you got? Should we go to
Yeah.
injuries? Injuries. There's T. Higgins. He's doubtful. I'm pretty sure he's not going to play this week. He might, but the news said that the coach is pessimistic that he'll play, which is
Yeah.
the opposite of optimistic. So he probably won't be, most likely won't be playing. We got Jaden Daniels. He might be coming back.
Yeah.
He should be coming back in the Washington. That's been the surprise team for me this year. Is Washington, how their turnaround they've done and how good Jaden Daniels is doing. But he plays against the Bears this week. I'm sure he really wants to play that game against Caleb Williams because they're the top two rookie quarterbacks this year for sure. There's been some others that have done okay, but those are definitely the top two that so far that have been doing anything. And Washington, I can't believe their turnaround this year. They're tearing it up. They're leading the NFC East. I mean, they went from like last place or second to last to first place. We got Jonathan Taylor. He's supposed to play. That'll help the Colts out a little bit. Deebo Samuel, he's sick. He might come back. I don't know if he's going to or not, but he might.
And Cowboys bring up running back Dalvin Cook to make his season debut.
Cowboys are bringing him off their practice squad. They signed him. Was it the offseason they signed him, or did they sign him during the year?
Off-season,
Yeah, I thought they did. I thought he would be already playing.
And for all of those Dolphins fans, Tua's coming back.
Tua's supposed to be coming back, and that'll be it. He just needs to take it easy. He just needs to pocket pass. He needs to change the way he plays because he's going to get another concussion or two, and they're going to force him out.
Yeah.
Sad, but it happens. It's going to happen. But and I think that's all the injuries that I know of.
And Johnson and Thiel's out.
Yeah, Deontay and Adam Thielen are out. I don't know what they got after that for receivers. Nobody.
Yeah.
Don't they have no, they don't have Curtis Samuel.
The Bills have.
Bills have Curtis Samuel. Oh, I
They
don't know who their receivers are after
They
that.
have Jonathan Mingo and they have Xavier Leggett.
And the sad part is they play the Broncos. They've got like the best defense right now.
Yeah.
So
And Bo Nix have done incredible.
well, Bo Nix has been doing pretty good. He's probably number 3 on rookie quarterbacks.
Actually, number 19.
Number 19 on rookie court. Well, he's 19 overall, but, of the rookies, I think he's like the number 3 of the rookies so far this year.
Drake May's kind of trying to improve himself.
Drake May hasn't had the whole season to play yet.
Yeah.
We've also got some coming back from injury. Puka Nacua and Cooper Kupp. They both came out strong this last Thursday game. against the Vikings. They both basically played like they weren't even out. They came back. Cooper Kupp scored 2 touchdowns, and Nakua had 7 catches for over 100 yards. Pretty good.
Yeah. Anthony Richardson came back last week, but didn't do so good.
And Hawkinson, he's supposed to come back. I think he's technically back active and back on the team, but he didn't play Wednesday, but he's supposed to play again.
Oh yeah, you forgot about this
Watson?
one.
Yeah, he's done for a while. And Chris Godwin, that was a gruesome injury. I don't know if you saw that one, but that was brutal.
Yeah, we don't know when Derek Carr's coming back from his injury.
Derek Carr should be not too much longer. The one I'd like to know of is your guy,
Oh yeah.
Isaiah Pacheco. There's like no news on him. I don't know where he's supposed to be out 6 to 8 weeks, and that was like week 1.
Yeah.
So where he's closing in on that 8 weeks. So I don't know what the heck the deal is with him.
Yeah.
So
And
I don't really see any
Jake
other.
Moody is supposed to won't play next Sunday's game against the Cowboys. So they have the week 9 bye week off for 49ers.
Another one I've been wondering about is McCaffrey.
I don't think
When's that dude coming back?
he got hit with the Madden curse.
He got hit with a Madden curse. But when, that's what I'm saying. When is he supposed to come back? In most fantasy, I'm sure most of you play fantasy football, but in most fantasy leagues, he was picked number 1. He was picked number 1 in ours. We play in a little league with some of our buddies, and he was picked number 1. And then he gets hurt, and then he hasn't played yet, and that's kind of a, as far as fantasy football is concerned, that's a big draft bust this year. That's the biggest draft bust this year. Well, that and Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill went number 3 in our draft. That's a tough one.
Yeah.
But anyway, do you want to talk any fantasy?
Yeah.
Who do you got, or who are you going against? Who are you worried about? You're playing against one of the tough ones. One of the tougher guys.
What I'm most worried about is Diggs and Henry.
Diggs and Hunter Henry,
And James Cook.
James Cook, Kenneth Walker. They're going against Buffalo. Javonte Williams has been doing a lot better this week, or lately, the past couple weeks. But you got Josh Allen and Derrick Henry right there as two studs. You had Aaron Jones and Jefferson. They both kick butt. And then you got Amari Cooper. He picked up Amari Cooper as soon as they found out he traded. He scarfed him. Amari Cooper. I thought about it, but even if I wanted to, he beat me to it. I was thinking about it. I was like, ooh, I should pick him up. I should pick him up, and then all of a sudden, hey, Dad, I got Amari Cooper. I was like, oh, okay, I guess that answers my question.
I already had Josh Allen and Kincaid, so.
But I scarfed up Puka Nakua. The guy that drafted him cut him when he got hurt, and I was watching him. Oh, he's going to be coming back. Pick him up. He reminded me that he's coming back. I was going to pick him up either this week or next. But he told me, Dad, Nakua's coming back. So I was like, oh, hey, let's pick him up then. So I picked him up. I was going to wait maybe after this week, but if I waited after this week, I would have got him. Because I'm leading the league, so I get the last waiver, so somebody else would have got him. Yeah. So I'm glad I picked him up when I did.
Yeah. What kind of made me mad about, people starting in this team is the Steelers. Justin Fields and Russell Wilson.
Yeah, that's kind of a...
You already know who's your guy.
But,
Why did you...
But I don't know who they've technically picked up for their starter, whether it was Russell Wilson.
It was Russell Wilson.
But he got hurt. They brought in Justin Fields, and he was doing good. He was actually doing good. And Tomlin even said, "We're gonna continue playing the hot hand." And he didn't choke or anything, and he just said, "All right, Russell Wilson, you're in." I don't know. We'll see. I'm not a Steelers fan, so technically I don't really care. But it is what it is. Other than we play the Steelers, so they better lose this week.
Yeah. I have to say, Jalen Waddle might do good this week?
Jalen Waddle here. It's hard to say with Tua coming back and Tyreek Hill and Waddle. They should do better. But
Yeah.
I'm going up against Jordan Love. He's got Jacksonville. He'll do good.
Bijan Robinson, which
Bijan,
he's number 6
Joe
in
Mixon.
the league. In the league.
AJ Brown's been kind of a disappointment this week or this year. I had him last year. He did pretty good.
Bijan Robinson been like number 6 in the whole league.
Bijan's done pretty good. But I've got Brees Hall, who's 5, and Alvin Kamara, who's 2. But Alvin Kamara's been doing not the greatest the past couple weeks. He has been battling an injury, but he's always battling an injury. But he's got a hurt hand and a hurt rib, so he's playing hurt. He's still playing though, and he's still been doing good. But he hasn't been doing pretty much since Carr went out. He hasn't been doing very good.
Yeah. Marvin Harrison Jr. on the other hand, he might be looking like a draft bust.
Yeah, but he's got Harrison Jr. I've got Neighbors, so there's, Neighbors has done a lot better. But tight ends, I can't pick tight ends. Hopefully, Hawkinson comes back because I got Hawkinson. But my quarterbacks are 1 and 2. I've got Lamar Jackson, and I scarfed up Baker Mayfield in the waivers. So I got number 1 and number 2 quarterbacks. My running backs are 5 and 2. So pretty good there. Receivers, I've got Adams and Neighbors, and I had Godwin until he snapped his ankle. But I picked up Darnell Mooney, and then I got Nakua. So I got some good receivers. But should we make our picks?
Yeah.
Make our picks and finish this up. See, we'll have to remember who we picked. Maybe should I write it down? Where's my pen? Okay, picks. I got a pen and paper so I can kind of keep track of who picked what.
Okay.
And we're going to tally up our records, and we're going to come back next week and see how we did.
Okay. Packers and Jaguars.
Packers and Jags.
I picked Packers.
You picked the Pack. I think I'm going to have to pick the Packers on that one, too. Cardinals and Dolphins.
I know I don't really like the Dolphins, but I'm going for the Dolphins.
Dang, we're picking the same ones, huh? Dolphins. I don't know.
I don't know.
It's going to be hard with the Tua coming back. That might help. That might hurt. Who knows?
But for this one, Jets and Patriots, that's going to be tough. I don't know. Two
bad teams.
Yeah.
Well, I think the Jets. That's my pick.
Jets. But I'm...
You going Jets?
Yeah.
Jeez, we're going to be tied. We're all picking the same. Ravens and Browns.
Ravens
are going to demolish them. I think that says me. We're going to get to some other ones here soon. Eagles Bengals. Bengals? Holy crap, I was picking the Bengals.
Wait, actually?
Yes. Eagles, they got Saquon and they got all these guys, but they haven't been doing all that great. I think things are gonna go haywire. That much talent, eventually somebody's gonna start griping and want out. Anyway, Colts, Texans. Texans?
You're gonna go for the Colts.
Oh, I got to change it up. We can't all pick all the same teams. I think the Texans are going to win, but I'm going to pick the Colts just because just change things up. And they're getting their guys back. They're getting back to healthy again. So maybe they can squeeze it out. Okay, now Titans and Lions. Lions are good. They're
dang.
Falcons and Bucks.
I have to go for the the Falcons.
You going Falcons?
Buccaneers lost their best players.
I'm still gonna go with the Bucks. There's two difference.
I know you're gonna go.
Oh wait,
for
I flip flop those. I have to make sure I get those different crossed out because I put you the Bucks and me the Falcons. I'm not picking the Falcons.
Yeah.
Falcons are good though. Another one that I think the Falcons are gonna win, but I'm picking the Bucks. Saints and Chargers.
Saints.
Saints?
I just don't like the Chargers. Sorry, all of you Chargers fans.
I'll go Chargers. Saints haven't been in the Saints since Derek Carr got hurt. Not that I mean, I have Kamara, so I need him to do good at least.
Yeah.
All right, Bills and
This
Seahawks.
one's easy. Bills.
It's not as easy as you think. I think the Seahawks are going to do good, but I'm still picking the Bills. But I think it's going to be a good game. I don't think it's just going to be Bills are going to walk all over them, but Chicago, Washington.
Washington.
I know who I'm going for.
Washington.
I'm going for Chicago. That's who I'm picking, Chicago. Because I need them to lose. In case we win, then we can move up and we have a better chance of showing something in our division. Okay, next we got Chiefs and Raiders. You can do one. Chiefs and
Chiefs.
Raiders. Chiefs, of course, you're going Chiefs.
Then he gets Chiefs. Raiders.
But the Raiders always play the Chiefs tough. I think it's going to be, or I don't know, it's hard to say, but it's always a good game with those guys.
Two people that like the same teams. No, Raiders and Chiefs.
Oh, I'm writing Raiders. I'm not going Raiders. I'm going Chiefs. I was writing down the Raiders.
The next team is going to be...
I might be going for the Raiders, though. No offense. Because I personally have liked the Raiders more than the Chiefs for longer than he's liked the Chiefs. So I'm not a fan of the Raiders, but I've been to 3 Raiders games and I like the Raiders. They're okay to me. He don't like them, but they're not my favorite, so we don't have to clash a whole lot. But
And then the Panthers and Broncos.
Panthers and Broncos. Are they ever going to let that game be played? I mean, they're actually going to let them go out. You know, the only 2 receivers they got are hurt. That's going to be the Donkeys.
I hate the Raiders, but I don't hate the Chargers, but I dislike the Chargers, but I like the Broncos. Don't know why, but yeah.
Cowboys and 49ers.
49ers.
This is an easy. I think the Cowboys are taking a nosedive this year. So I'm going 49ers too, by the way. If you didn't get my pick there, I'm 49ers.
Yeah. Giants.
Giants and Steelers.
Giants.
You're going Giants? Really?
Yes. You're going to go for the Giants.
I'm going for the Giants. That's who I'm picking. I can't pick against my team. Well, typically when I pick against my team, they win. So I should pick the Steelers, technically.
Yeah.
And you're going Giants as well. I can't believe you're going Giants. Giants suck, dude. You should know that.
Yeah.
All right, and that's it. We're going to keep this record. We're going to keep track of our games, and we'll be back next week to see how we did. That's what we got. Appreciate you watching.
Yep.
Hit that subscribe button. Help us get up to our 1,000 so we can put on some more videos and do better. We also do card openings, and that would sure help us get more cards that we can open. We haven't done that in a while, and we both are having that itch to open some football cards. So help us out. Help. Hit that subscribe button. That's all you got to do. It's free. Costs you nothing. Takes you 5 seconds. Hit that button. And help us out. We're trying to hit that 1,000. We just need 50 to do live streams. We were going to do this live, but they wouldn't let us because we don't have 50. So at least help us with that. Help us get to that point. Yeah. But anyway, appreciate y'all. Love you. Do the YouTube stuff. And we'll see you. He's getting tired.
Yeah.
Quit doing that.
Okay.
And we'll see you in the next one.